And welcome to the 2007 Summer League Rogue River Championship game. Tonight we're seeing Team DeVlaminck face off against Team Delgado. When these two teams match up, it's never a close game. It's usually a 6-goal spread when they face off against each other, so we're looking for some wild action tonight. Team DeVlaminck, they lost the first game they played against Team Delgado 12-6, won the second one 10-4, so it was a rout both times. And playoff history, this is Team DeVlaminck's third time in the championship game, third consecutive time, so they're definitely on a streak. And speaking of streaks, Delgado has won the last 5 games. They started off pretty poorly this season, losing 10-4 to DeVlaminck in one of those games, as I mentioned, but now they're on a hot streak, so we'll look at what they can do tonight. For their lineup, they are missing some key players: Mark Morton, John Negri, Bobby Grady. Those players are gone. Luke Spence, however, is back in the lineup, and we have Renta goalie Chris Horsley stepping in for Mark Morton tonight. For Team DeVlaminck, they expect everybody to be here tonight, and everybody most definitely includes Artie Rosillo Jr., who's definitely one to watch, and not to be overlooked, Josh Kinzer, and he's coming into this after not playing a full season, but he's definitely coming into this game hot. So we will see how it goes here tonight, and we'll be back right after this.
All right, I'm Chris Blair here with Team Delgado, Captain Joey Delgado. Thanks for taking some time out for us here. You got a pretty big championship game ahead of you. You're facing a seriously potent offensive core. How do you feel about that tonight?
I don't like it. And I just found out that we don't have Luke Spence, who I was really counting on tonight. So we're down to 5, which is part of me being a great captain. I didn't think to call him. He wasn't here last week, as you know. And then it occurred to me that, you know what, just now, he may not know that we're playing at what time. So I just went over to the front desk, and they called him, and they just alerted him to that fact, and he's on his way. So how far away he lives and how soon he'll get here, I don't know, but we got to try to hang on until we get a second sub in. So we've got, that's the news for you. And also, you know, in answer to your question, just look at that team. It's completely stacked. I mean, how do you stop Josh Kinzer? I don't know. Nobody's done it yet. In my opinion, he's one of the 5 greatest players in Rogue River history. He's scored 22 points this season in like 6 games, which is just a sick average. And then on top of that, you know, you've got Artie and Mo and, you know, Jason and Michael, and they can all score. I don't feel good.
Well, it seems like historically, when you guys match up, especially this season, whenever you guys go, whoever's offensively rolling is defensively rolling. So do you think it would be your attitude to try and pounce on them early?
Well, that's kind of what we would like to do, being so undermanned. They're going to have 9, it looks like, and of course we're going to start with 5. You know, we hope to get that first goal and then just try to sit on it, you know, and not push the offensive attack too much, which would be a very unusual thing for when our two teams play. Normally, there's a lot of goals that are scored, and I don't think that we just have the manpower to play a run-and-gun game.
Okay, well, thank you for your time, and good luck out there tonight, and congratulations for making it to the championship.
Thank you.
Hi, how's it going? You want me to start, or you're just going to ask me some questions?
Yeah,
Introduce myself?
You can if you want. I hear you're quite a character around here.
I am quite the character. Okay, hi, I'm Josh. I'm playing for Team Pete. Luckily, I got put on the team a little late, but they took me in wholeheartedly, and I think I've impressed them a little bit. I hope it's going to be a good game tonight against Team Delgado. Last time they were missing one of their key players, and we got him, but they look real strong, and hope we're going to get him tonight.
Yeah, well, it seems like everybody's aware of the force that you've been here. Even Captain Delgado mentioned that he considers you one of the top 5 players in Rogue River history. How do you feel about that? What do you think?
Well, I actually used to play Rogue River a few years ago. Took a year off, came back, went back to Thunder Bay after I played a season over here. Due to work, I have to come down and play Rogue River, but I've been having a lot of fun. There's a lot of good guys out here. I do appreciate the compliments from Mr. Delgado, much appreciated. I also think that he is one of the best in the league as well. Definitely top 5 up there with me, along with Dustin Hare. So, yeah, 2 big threats coming from that team tonight.
All right, well, I hear you're really excited to play against your friend Dusty, too, tonight.
Yeah, I grew up with him. It's just always been wanting to play against him for years. We used to play on our rollerblades out on the same, we grew up on the same street together, so really looking forward to it tonight. All
right, well, we're expecting one hell of a game out there, so good luck and congratulations on making it to the championship.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a good night, folks.
All right, now I'm here with Captain Pete DeVlaminck. Thank you for taking time out during your warm-up. Here you are in the championship game tonight against Team Delgado. How do you feel?
Feel pretty good. I think we got a good chance.
It sounds like this is going to be a real offensive battle. What do you think of Team Delgado's weapons out there tonight?
Oh, they got some powerful weapons. I think if they get ahead of us, it's going to be a tough game. But if we get ahead of them, I think we'll have a better chance.
It sounds like Captain Delgado puts a lot of stock into the fact that your team's really stacked with left-handed shooters. Do you think that that's going to be a factor tonight?
I didn't even notice that we had a lot of left-handed, to tell you the truth. So I don't think so.
And so, personal opinion, who do you think is going to be more potent out there tonight, Dusty Hare or Kinzer, Josh Kinzer?
Well, I'm hoping Josh Kinzer, but I don't know. We'll see.
All right, well, good luck out there tonight, and congratulations for making it to the championship.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Good evening. We're here on the former Fort Ord for the Water City Rogue River Championships. This is summer 2007. Team DeVlaminck facing off against Team Delgado.
Looks like this is going to be quite an exciting match here in the championship tonight. A lot of offensive power out there.
Absolutely, absolutely. That voice you're hearing is our cameraman, Blair. I'm Anjanette Rieger. And we are definitely looking for an exciting game here tonight. We've got another face-off here right away. Two old buddies, as you heard in the pregame show, Dusty Hare and Josh Kinzer. That's one of the matchups to look out for tonight. Another one, Christy Rivera, who just passed the puck off. Look out for her. She always seems to be a Delgado killer, particularly Captain Delgado. Josh Kinzer has the puck. Dusty Hare hot on his tail. Gives him some trouble in the boards. The puck goes back out in front. Christy Rivera tosses it front of the net. Kinzer gets a little bit of a backhand on that, but Chris Horsley, who's filling in for Mark Morton tonight, he gets the save.
Yeah, definitely wasn't nearly enough on that. They know that if they're going to score, they're going to need a lot more than that from their weapons.
Definitely. It looked like he was a little surprised to have the puck. So we'll see. Stefan Linz now taking the face-off for Team Delgado. Rivera sends it across. And Linz is going to end up carrying that one up. He runs into some trouble, though. Linz sends it across for Delgado. That is Mo Berra playing defense for Team DeVlaminck. You used to see him on Team Delgado, where he played forward. Kinzer high up and off the glass. Berra tries a shot, but does not get it in. Stefan Linz with his one hand is reaching through. Enormous reach helps him out there. Ends up over in the hands of, and Dusty Hare gets the shot off. Hare still in there for that. Sends it out into the middle, but it goes all the way out. Frank Ginn waiting for that one. He's trying to work it in. Runs into too much trouble from Team DeVlaminck.
Extremely aggressive back checking from DeVlaminck.
A shot from Mo Berra. Yeah, you're seeing, I think, a lot of desire out here. Dusty Hare does not get a good shot off. Ends up in a pile-up in the net. Kinzer with the puck now. He sends it up to Jason Maringer. Kinzer and Hare fighting in the boards. It's getting a little physical. A little fun between friends, I guess. Cheryl Tatum gets the block on that one. Stefan Linz on the ground. Delgado has it. It's a rolling puck, however. And that is Michael Kurtow in the Sharks jersey with no number. Tatum with the puck back behind the net. She's looking for a pass option. But Dusty Hare doesn't give her much time to think about it. She sends it up to Kurtow. Kurtow's going to carry it in. Jay Tatlock racing in front. Kurtow chases it in the corner. Sends it across the crease. Tatlock has it. He makes a move around Hare. Tatlock still has it. Makes a move around Linz. Can he keep going? Can he keep going? Delgado, though, drops his stick and gets that one. Team Delgado with a little time to set up. Sends it forward. Tatum with the puck. She sends it forward. Kurtow, the only one there for his team. Linz fighting off two members of Team DeVlaminck. He gets a shot off. Talek has the puck in the corner. Bounces it up off the boards to himself. Keeps working. Hare gives him a little shove into the boards. Delgado now with the puck. Kurtow giving him a bit of trouble. Delgado looking up. He sees Linz. Linz throws it into Kurtow's feet. Now it's going to be a fight in the corner. Linz again with the puck. Oh, sends it over to Dusty Hare. Linz gets a shot. And it's in the net. Goalie Bob DiStefano playing for Team DeVlaminck tonight.
That's a big goal here early. I mean, one thing I've noticed is that both teams defensively playing really, really tight around the slot. They don't want any traffic in front of their goalie. They don't want any play in front of their guys right now. And so it's been really, really aggressive, really tight back checking so far.
And now the matchup, Mo Barra gets the puck. Shot there by Artie Rosillo Jr. Linz working it, but Kinzer ends up with it. He winds up for a big slap shot.
I think it's behind him.
I think it is.
Just like that. He's been firing those off a lot so far, and that definitely seems to be his move.
It definitely made contact with goalie Chris Horsley, but he just didn't have enough to stop that one.
Yeah, I thought he might have gotten a piece of it, but it blasted its way on through.
So tie game here, 17 minutes, 6 seconds on the clock. Kinzer again with the puck. Makes the move, sends a little backhand shot in, but Horsley gets that one.
Another quick scoring chance by Kinzer.
Yeah, fantastic opportunity there, right? Looked like for Horsley, a repeat of just a moment ago. Barra tries to send it in, doesn't get it all the way in. Linz is fighting for that one. He runs into trouble from Rosillo. Delgado with the puck, sees Kinzer, he drops it a little bit. Rosillo has the puck now. He runs into Jason Felton. We haven't mentioned him yet tonight, but he's been a standout force on defense for Team Delgado this season. Also managed to score quite a few goals. More specifically, managed to score 14 goals and 8 assists tonight, or in this season.
Big lead pass there, but good defensive positioning by Delgado.
Delgado working the puck in. Hare now trying to get it through the corner. Sends it up, but Rivera was there for that one. Hare and Rivera now fighting against the boards. Kinzer there for that. Now it's Hare and Kinzer. Kinzer comes out with it. Kinzer sends it back to Hare, but Mo Barra is there to stop that, whatever kind of a shot that happened to be. Delgado and Kinzer in the boards. Kinzer trying to work his body out in front of the net, but drops the puck in the meantime. Kinzer sends it out front. Tatum there at the point. Barra to Kinzer. Kinzer for the slap shot, but it goes wide left. Frank Ginn tries to backhand that up. Pete DeVlaminck there for his team. Team DeVlaminck comes out with it. That is Rosillo trying to get a shot. Oh, and he does! And he does!
Spectacular goal.
Yep, he tucked that one in on the right-hand side.
He knew exactly where he was putting that puck. Horsley had no chance on that shot.
Yep, I think you heard some shock here from the fans tonight. They didn't expect that one to go in. 14 minutes, 32 seconds on the clock. Team DeVlaminck, their first lead of the night, but it's early.
We expected a lot of scoring, so it only makes sense that we get started early, I guess.
Absolutely. That's what we paid our money for tonight. Good high-flying game. Delgado working it into the corner. Hare tries to send it in. I think it was a little give-and-go attempt. Delgado still has it. He's in the corner. Oh, Jason Felton in front of the net for that one. He's going to go to the corner for it and send it back to Delgado. Delgado has 2 members of DeVlaminck hot on his tail. He kicks it backhand across to his partner, Frank Ginn. Ginn sends it up the boards, but Tatum is there to catch that one. Maringer fighting for the puck in the middle. Ginn has it, but Tatum again. Tatum's going to wind up for a slap shot. Goes wide left. Maybe Chris Horsley got a little piece of that. Ginn again with the puck. He sends it up to Tatlock.
Definitely seems like DeVlaminck's trying to just outwork Delgado and wear down their shorthanded bench.
Well, I mean, take a look at the bench that Team DeVlaminck has. It's amazing over there, the discrepancy here tonight. You heard Captain Delgado still hoping that Luke Spence can show up. Otherwise, they have 1 sub, and it's going to wear on them in this heat. Oh, Dusty Hare tries to take that shot. Goes up off Tatum's stick. Delgado with it at the point. Goes for the slap shot. Dusty Hare was there hoping for a tip-in, but Di Stefano made the save.
DeVlaminck is playing really, really hard defense on Hare. Normally, I'm seeing 2 guys checking him in the back there. Earlier, a few minutes ago, when he had the puck down in the corner for just a couple seconds, 2 guys immediately swarmed on him. They're giving him no space out there tonight.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's had games where he has, he's all alone in front of the net, and the teams just don't seem to pick up on the fact that he's one to watch. But this team knows him well.
I think especially with the presence of Kinzer out there, that they know what a weapon Hare is, and they're not going to let him use it.
Yep, very, very smart. Rosillo working it in the corner. Sends it out in front.
The goals are starting to pour in now.
So that's the 3rd goal for Team DeVlaminck here tonight. 11 minutes, 54 seconds on the clock. Hearing some cheering from the fans tonight. Don't often get a crowd. It's nice to see at least a few people out. Barra working it back in the corner. Sends it over to Rivera. Rivera's going to carry it up a bit. Then she sends it up. Looks like it's just a dump into the zone where Chris Horsley's waiting for that behind the net. Ginn now with the puck. Trying to work it up past Team DeVlaminck. He still has that puck. Running into trouble from, and a shot from Stefan Linz.
Outstanding drop pass, and the big man puts one home. We've seen a lot of him tonight so far.
Yeah, we have. He's been all over the place, and we're going to see a lot of everybody when they only have 5 guys to play tonight. But he definitely has made his presence known. He's reached for a lot of those pucks tonight, and then he gets the 2nd goal off for his team. 10 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. Kinzer now with the puck. Delgado knocks that one away. Ginn sends it around back to where Delgado's waiting for that, but it goes too far around. So Team DeVlaminck has it. Kinzer's looking for the cutter in the middle. He decides instead to work it around himself, but Horsley makes the save. Rebound to the corner.
Tricky little shot there.
Now Barra goes to chase it down and deep in his end. Stops short, sends it up to Kinzer. Kinzer looking around. He sees Rivera on the opposite side, so Rivera now with the puck. Oh, she sends it to Maringer right in front of the net.
Oh, really, really curious whistle by the ref there.
I think Team Delgado was very fortunate with that. Horsley did not have that puck frozen.
Not even close. He was down pad stacked, and the puck was just lying in front of him. But there's the goal, and they get a face-off.
Tatum now with the puck at the corner. She again has the puck. They're going to try again. Linz trying to clear it out, but DeVlaminck is there for that one. Captain to captain. Delgado ends up with that. Back to Delgado. Kinzer with the puck, but Delgado slaps that one away. Kinzer again with the puck. Tries a spin move to send it around. Delgado there for that one, but Tatum rushing in makes it too many people. Tatum against Linz. Tatum's on the ground. Linz sends it over to Felton. Felton tries to work it in. Tatum is still there.
Just off the post. Did a good job to look his man off. Definitely thought he was looking past there.
Felton sends a short one into Linz. Kinzer now with the puck on the side. He sends it in. Delgado has that one. And Linz with a very important block there. Delgado has that. And he backhands that one into the net. So Captain Delgado coming up with the third goal. We've tied the game here tonight. 8 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock.
Well, things are rolling so far, and not that I want to jinx either team here, but at this pace, it doesn't look like we're going to see a 6-goal differential by the end buzzer.
Yeah, I don't think that route we were asking for is going to happen. You're absolutely sure about that. Linz working it around, using his reach to his advantage.
Using his size there.
Tatum looked like she was asking the ref to call something on that. Kinzer tries for the shot. Delgado there. Oh, DeVlaminck has that.
That one definitely had a chance.
Absolutely. Think Horsley looks pretty steady over there?
You know, I'd like to see more from him, knowing what he's capable of, especially in a game like this. But considering the defense he's going up against, I don't know.
Kinzer has that one, but can't get a shot off. Felton now with the puck. Works it past Kinzer. He's going to get a little room to carry it in. Gives it to Jin. Jin flips to his backhand. Delgado now with the puck. Kinzer's hot on his tail. The puck goes wild into the corner. DeVlaminck with that one. Rivera now with the puck. She sends it up to Tatlock. Tatlock with the shot, but that's an easy catch by Horsley. A face-up win by DeVlaminck, but Jin is back there to catch that. Rosio sends it back to Barra. Barra has been solid on defense for this team this season. Rosio gets the slap shot off, but that goes wide right. Barra and Rivera kind of tangled up there, but Rosio saves that puck. Jin with the puck. Oh, he tries to hand it off to Linz, but it goes a little too far.
A little flashy between the legs, no look pass there.
How's that going to work against this team tonight?
Yeah, you know, I mean, you might be able to pull off cutesy little plays like that during the regular season, but here in the finals, I don't think so.
Don't bring that to the championship, eh?
Yeah, well, I guess they got lucky with that cute little drop pass play, and now they kind of want to go for it.
Maybe so, but you got to respect this team that they're up against, and I think hopefully they learned that on that last play.
Oh, there's no question about it. There's a lot of talent out on the Rieger right now, but for my money, from what we've seen through the first 18, 17 and a half, I think despite the score, I think DeVlaminck's core is looking a lot more solid out there. They look a lot more confident and comfortable. They're using their weapons well, they're using their speed, they're using their men on the bench, and they're really rolling out there despite the score.
Frank Jin now with the puck against the boards. He sends it back to Felton. Felton tries to get around Christy Rivera. He does get a shot off. Barra up to Kurtow, but it goes a little far. Delgado back for his team. Sends it around. Felton there for that one. Felton sends it lightly forward where Delgado races up for that, and we're going to have a penalty called on this one. Delgado still has possession. He sends it to the middle. Kurtow knocks that away but does not maintain possession for his team, so we're still playing. But Barra does maintain possession. I think we're going to have a hooking call on that one.
Looked like it was a slashing call.
Slashing call?
Yep, that's what I saw.
That feels a little more appropriate.
Let's see if Delgado can capitalize, because if a penalty was against them, that would really kill their short bench.
It really would. It really would. But DeVlaminck has players to spare. Artie Rosio Jr. going to the box for that team.
They've easily got enough for 2, almost 3 penalty killing units, don't they?
I think they could fill the boxes and we'd still be all right.
I think there's more people on the DeVlaminck bench than there are in the stands.
Oh, Delgado with the shot. Frank Jin picking up the rebound.
Power play goal. And
That
just like that,
happens.
Delgado takes the lead. I guess
Yep.
that's what I say for, or that's what I get for saying that DeVlaminck looks like the more solid team out there.
Yeah, I think somebody's out to show you a thing or two tonight.
I guess. Take a bad penalty and immediately put themselves down for the first time in the period.
Yep, so the power play goal for Team Delgado comes at 3 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock. They're back in the lead again for the first time since the first goal. 4-3 is our score here tonight. Delgado has the puck. He runs into some trouble from Jason Rieger. Felton now looking to get the shot off, decides against it. Tatlock giving him some trouble. Felton just dumps it into his corner. Not a bad thing to do when you have Dusty Hare. Dusty Hare, who finished the season with the scoring title for this league. Felton again with the puck. This time he's going to carry it in. Tries to get a shot off, but doesn't quite make it.
Just kind of lost his footing there, lost his wheels.
Looked like it. The referee waved that off in case anybody was looking for a penalty, but
There may have
clearly,
been contact, but I think it was clean.
Tatlock with the shot after the pass from Tatum.
Big save moving from left to right there.
Jin now up against the boards with that one. He sends it across to where Delgado's waiting for that one at the red line. Delgado makes his way through two players. He ends up with it behind the net. Felton going in for the shot and the goal. Jason Felton scores now 5-3. First time we've had this much of an advantage in tonight's game.
They must have hurt me because all of a sudden the forechecking from Team Delgado was much more aggressive and making much crisper passes, much more intelligent passes. All of a sudden, especially since that power play, they've been in the driver's seat here.
They sure have. Still waiting for Luke Spence to maybe show up for them tonight. They can keep this up, but I don't know for how long.
Yeah, no, Spence coming in the second half would definitely be a huge push to the team.
And just like that, Spence showed up. Just putting his sticks over along the bench. So now they're going to have some fresh wheels, which will help tremendously. Delgado makes the save on that one before it even gets to Horsley.
I think it's also significant that Spence is coming in when his team's got the lead, so there's not necessarily any added pressure to him being there. He's just there to help out the team.
Yep. That is an important thing to note. He's not looked upon as the savior tonight, but he's looked upon definitely as an extra pair of legs. Nice battle in front of the Team Delgado net.
Big save by Horsley. We've been seeing a lot of those kind of goals, and I think Horsley read it this time and was ready for it with a glove.
Yeah, Rosilla tried his, I believe, a backhand shot there for that one. Was very disappointed that that one didn't go in. Childhood buddies Hare and Kinzer facing off. Both go in with the body. Luke Spence gets his first touch on the puck. Rosillo tries the shot, but Delgado makes the save. Rivera back for her team. Hare gives her a little pressure. She sends it up to Rosillo. He's going to race in. Kinzer.
I think that's a bad pass.
Yep.
I think he had a shooting lane there.
He sure did. Rivera not afraid to take a slap shot. Never is.
No, she knew.
She's one of 5 lefties on the court out here tonight for Team DeVlaminck. You heard the captain saying that wasn't going to be much of a factor. So that's the end of the first half. Our score 5-3 here tonight. Team Delgado, the first team to score, first one to get on the board, now leading going into the second half. So we'll be right back after this. All right, so we're at halftime here. Our score is 5-3. Team Delgado is in the lead. They've got goals spread out amongst their players. And we've seen Kinzer, who we're expecting a lot of tonight. He's come up with 1 goal for his team. Dustin Hare, who we're also expecting a lot out of, he finished the season with the scoring title for Rogue River. Have not seen him score, we believe, tonight. So we'll look to see him turn it on in the second half. Look to see Team DeVlaminck try to capture the lead. And very excited for Team Delgado to have another player out on the court. Luke Spence just showed up right before the buzzer. So fresh legs for Team Delgado. Will it be enough to keep them in the lead? We'll be back for the second half. All right, second half, face-off won by Dusty Hare. DeVlaminck now with that. Hare still giving him some trouble. Tatum now with the puck in the corner. Not sure what's going on, but we see Josh Kinzer skate by without his helmet. He's not in the game, but not to worry. They have still 4 other players on the bench.
I think 4 other players equals 1 Josh Kinzer, right?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. He's been quite a force for them, but they definitely, you know, their roster is nothing to take lightly tonight. Tatlock sends a backhand pass. Kurtow with that one. Horsley makes the save. Felton calmly picks that one up. Felton's known for a lot of poise out here. He's been around for a while, so he should have some. Helps out in front of the net. Kurtow again with the shot. Horsley again with the save. Felton kicks it up, but Tatum is there for that one against the board. She's looking around, struggling to gain control of that puck, so she dumps it into her corner. Kurtow there. Felton has it. Referee with his hand up. A little bit of a tangle there, Felton and Kurtow. Horsley holds on to that puck. We'll see who goes to the box.
Hands up. I haven't seen an actual call from the ref at this point.
Looks like he's escorting Mr. Jason Felton over to the box.
Well, there he goes. He's having a word with him. Well, to go back to what we were saying, excuse me. All right, so maybe you're right. So maybe Kinzer doesn't equal 4 players. But one thing that I think is actually working out to Team Delgado's favor right now is that I don't really see them leaning on Dusty so much. I think they're really getting solid contributions from up and down the lineup, whereas I almost get this sense that DeVlaminck expects Kinzer to kind of lead the charge here.
Yeah, it's a very good point to mention that Team Delgado does have this lead without help from Dusty Hare, at least without help on the scoreboard. Kinzer did come through with 1 goal, but I'm sure they're expecting more out of him. He does have one of the best per game scoring, what would you call that, scoring record streak for his team?
I think he's just, his points per game is ludicrously potent.
The first one.
Face off now in the DeVlaminck zone. Centering pass is blocked. In front, it's loose, in the crease, shoots high! Off the post. Down into the corner. Kinzer throws it back to the point, it goes wide, all the way back to their goal.
Oh, okay, for Team DeVlaminck.
Delgado pressures, but he sets up now on the half boards. Does Kinzer. Skates in, shoots, goes wide. Horsley deflects.
We just got a report here. We were missing the first goal for Team Delgado. Looks like Stefan Linz does have 2 so far tonight. Rivera now with the puck. Linz, who we were just talking about, makes the steal. Barra back on defense for his team, sends it across. Kinzer there for that one. Kinzer now back on the court. Looks like he was just taking a break. We've seen him do that before. Barra and Linz comes out to Rivera. She sends it back over to Barra. Barra now looking to send that one in. In front of the net was Behringer. Oh. Kinzer gets the shot, but we have another shot from Behringer. Horsley with the save, so Rivera has that puck in her corner. She's trying to settle it down.
In a lot of those scenarios where the goaltender's going to go down, and you're going to see the shooter looking high on the backhand. I think the goaltenders have finally learned that, and it almost looked like Horsley was baiting Kinzer there, expecting him to make that move. He swallowed it up.
That's where the real strategy comes in. Well, Horsley did see Kinzer last week in a game, and I'm sure he's looking to this time come out the victor, which he did not last time. Rivera sends that around to Kinzer. We have a repeated whistle. Definitely want to get the attention. Little confusion there on the court. Nobody's really sure what's going on there, but nobody seems to appreciate it.
We got one referee talking to the scorer's box, it looks like. Maybe an equipment issue?
Looks like something wrong with the court.
Can't tell what that is.
It's probably, looks like a spill of some sort. It's not raining out tonight by any means. But perhaps it's sweat. That happens sometimes. You got players who fall and then they leave a streak on the court, and then that can cause other players to fall. Also could be some water. Goaltenders always have a water bottle on the back of the net, and sometimes water ends up on the court. That would be quite a ways away from the goaltender for that to be water, so my bet's on sweat. How's that?
Well, sounds good. Either way, they're getting ready to drop the puck. So, momentary delay, I suppose.
Linz facing off against Kurtow. DeVlaminck. He ends up on the ground. Linz has it. He gets the shot, but it doesn't quite go on net. Tatum now with that one. She's looking around. Linz got a piece of it, but it wasn't enough. Rosio with the shot. Horsley did get a piece of that one. Goes back over into the corner. Hare and Rosio fighting for that one. Delgado has it. He runs into some trouble. Is it going to be enough trouble? Not enough for him not to send it to Stefan Linz, who sends it back to the middle. Hare now back covering defense for Team Delgado. He backhands it up to the boards to himself. Linz running into trouble from Rosio. Horsley with the save. Delgado over to Felton. Felton not quick enough that time. Rosio, but he's going to wipe out.
Seen him flopping all over the court tonight.
Absolutely. Linz with the puck on his backhand. Sends it over to Dusty Hare right in front of the net. All alone like we've seen him before.
Couldn't get the shot away.
Nope. Ends up going high. Felton now with the puck. DeVlaminck gets enough of that one. Delgado looking for Felton.
It's worth noting that this is not a power play.
Slap shot for Felton. Not a power play. Sure looks like one, though.
Linz just went down. No call.
Kurtow with a rolling puck, but Linz sneaks up on him. Kurtow sends it back to Tatlock, who was waiting there. I don't think Team Delgado actually knew that he was there. If they did, they sure gave him a lot of time.
Yeah, no, I think they didn't. I think we're just starting to see some fatigue there. Almost have a too many men call.
Yeah.
I think they're starting to drag now.
Tatlock looking across. Maringer with the puck now in the corner. And that puck goes up and off the stick of a Team Delgado member, so it's out of bounds. He stands in the face-off circle, and he's going to have the win, but he sends it back to Rivera. Rivera to Barra. Barra tries to send it in front to his cutting player. I believe that's Maringer. Oh, and it's off the it's off the post.
I saw Horsley spin around there looking a little bit confused, a little bit embarrassed.
He has an angel on his shoulder, that's for sure. Hare sends it across. Barra with the puck. Barra has a lot of speed. He's going forward for his team. Horsley with the save. Delgado pitches that one up to Hare, but he doesn't quite get it. It ends up on net. We're going to have a stoppage of play.
I don't know what Delgado is doing right, but they seem to have figured out the defensive scheme that DeVlaminck's using. They're generating long stretches in the offensive zone and absolutely shutting down the high slot in their own end.
Barra dragging that puck up the boards. He's going to go all the way in. That shot's off the glass. Maringer sends it back out to Rivera at the point. Rivera working her way in, where Tatlock was right in front of the net, but Horsley gets the save on that one. Maringer back out to Rivera. Jin gets that one, sends Stefan Linz, but Barra's first to that puck. Again with the speed of Barra working out for them. He was all the way up by the net at one point. Oh, Maringer strips Jin of that one. Tatlock with the shot. Tatlock and Delgado. Tatlock with the puck, but Linz and his reach. He gets that one. He drops it back out, though, for Tatlock. Barra working his way in. Around Jin. Horsley with the save. I think we're seeing Barra pinch up a little bit more in this half. What do you think?
I think so. I like what I'm seeing from him. He's got a lot of speed. He's got a really, really zippy shot. And he's got some good scoring chances here, but Horsley's in his groove in this period.
Well, Horsley's seen a lot of him. I believe they've played on the same team before, but Barra, if you remember last season, he played forward for Team Delgado, so him playing defense this season is a little bit different for him, so he knows his way around up front.
He's getting the job done either way, just nothing's ending up in the back of the net for him.
That's true.
Just keep taking those shots, though, and I think he's bound to get something.
Tatum now. She's going to throw it in, but Jin is there for that. Delgado has the puck in the corner, sends it across to Jin. Jin sends it up to Luke Spence, who doesn't quite get a hold of that one. He's maybe suffering from not having a warm-up. Jin with the puck. Spence has it in the corner. Kinzer working behind the net, but he runs into Hare. DeVlaminck now, sending it forward. Rosio with the puck. He works his way all up the middle.
Huge save.
Luke Spence pushing it forward. Rosio again with the puck. He's trying to make his way around Dusty Hare. He leaves a drop pass for Tatum. Tatum's going to backhand it over to DeVlaminck, but Jin is there for that one. And Jin goes flying. DeVlaminck, he's going to get the trip on that one.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure if there was any embellishment on that or if he actually just really got the carpet pulled out from under him, I guess.
I don't know. That was spectacular. My bet is the carpet was pulled under him, because if he had barreled through that one, he would have had a great scoring opportunity.
Yeah.
So DeVlaminck in the box. He knew right away he had that tripping call. Hard to avoid that when his stick went flying through the air.
It's one of those things where as soon as it happens, you just throw your hands up and hope that the ref's going to forgive you. They usually don't.
No. Hare proving to be quite a match for Kinzer tonight. Felton with the puck, sends it back to Hare. Hare gains control, enough for a shot. Hare,
back of the net.
And Hare gets on the board tonight. His first goal of the game coming with 10 minutes, 52 seconds left on the clock. Second shorthanded goal for Team Delgado.
Power play goal.
Power play goal. Thank you for that correction. I have the Chasco disease. Shorthanded power play. So Hare taking the face off. Kurtow makes the spin move on that one. Delgado with the puck in the corner. Our score here tonight, 6-3. Team Delgado still leading. Delgado to Felton. Felton makes the steal there. Rosio trying to take it back, but Delgado sends it up the boards. Barra is there for that. He sends it over to Christy Rivera. Rivera pitches it into Kurtow. She's looking for the give and go, but Delgado read that one and he picked that off.
Seeing a lot of defensive awareness from Captain Delgado here. Break up that last rush. He immediately recognized the situation, knew that there was nobody on Team DeVlaminck's right wing, and just collapsed for a 2-on-1 against the attacker, immediately broke up the play. Really, really savvy.
Barra got the shot off there. Rosio with the puck. And Barra again comes in with it. He kicks it over to Rosio, but that one doesn't even get on net. Oh, it bounces off of Linz's foot. Kurtow now with the puck. He's looking at his options, sees Barrow, but Barrow can't quite catch that. Hare just pitches it forward just a little, and Horsley stops the puck. 8 minutes, 54 seconds on the scoreboard. Hare in the face-off circle for his team. He's the most recent player to have scored. Tatum's going to race back. She runs into Luke Spence, though, who has a bit of a breakaway. And that puck went up. Looked like it was going up and over, but it ended up in the boards.
Definitely from this angle looked like it found the back, but just a little bit wide.
It's waiting for that celebration, which never came.
Good move, better save, and a little bit of luck.
Tatum sends it in.
Rather be lucky than good, though, right?
And you've seen a couple times where Team Delgado here, despite being good, they've also had the benefit of being lucky, but both teams are good, so we're going to need some luck out here tonight to determine this winner. Hare to Delgado. Delgado sees open court in front of him. He sends it back to Hare in front of the net.
And it's in.
And that goal is going to go to Luke Spence, who was fortunately there for that rebound.
Really well positioned on that play.
Yep, knew exactly where to be for that one.
Delgado worked it into the slot. He had Hare on one post. He had Spence on the other post. Really, really nice little tic-tac-toe play. Got the pass down to Hare. Hare shot it in. Rebound easily tapped in by Spence. 7-3, and we just might get that 6-goal differential after all.
We just might. Knock wood. We've got 7 minutes, 39 seconds here on the scoreboard. We have a timeout. Just to recap a little bit, Team Delgado has been running away with this one in the second. We haven't had a goal from Team DeVlaminck since the first half. We have Luke Spence, who showed up just right before the second half for Team Delgado. He has 1 goal tonight. Dusty Hare, who did not score in the first, has another goal, or has a goal. Stefan Linz with 2 on the board tonight. Otherwise, it's pretty spread out with his team. So we're looking now for Team DeVlaminck to make some decisions here that hopefully turn this game around for them. They need 4 goals, and they have just under 8 minutes. So they need to come up with a strategy that works for them. Just outnumbering Team Delgado here tonight doesn't seem to be doing it for them. What do you think about the matchup of Hare and Kinzer? How's that working out tonight, Chris?
I tell you, I go back to what I said earlier. I just get this feeling that Team DeVlaminck is kind of leaning on Kinzer, really expecting him to be the hero. Not that he doesn't have the talent necessary. He's a great skater. He's got outstanding hands. This is my first opportunity to see him in action, and he's got great hands. He's got a killer slap shot. He's really, really aware. But I think Team Delgado really gains a lot from knowing that he's out there, knowing that he's probably their biggest threat, and knowing that if they shut him down, that they're going to have a significant chance at winning. And I think this goes back to what I was saying earlier, where Delgado didn't have to lean on Hare so much. So throughout the first half, he was getting checked really, really tightly. We saw a lot of that. And the other guys stepped up and scored. We saw a lot of goals from Stefan Linz. He's really on fire. He's probably who I'm looking at as a lead candidate for #1 star right now. And Hare has chipped in when he's had to without having to be the man for his team.
Absolutely. You know, we talked a lot about how, and a diving save from Horsley, but he doesn't quite maintain possession of that. So Delgado's going to carry it in, looking for the man advantage. He gets all the way in.
Just wide. Spectacular save by Horsley on the other end. Just barely got his hand on it.
Luke Spence almost gets the shot off. That's a little to the side of the net, and DeStefano gets the save. You know, we talked a lot before this game started about how eager Kinzer was to play against both his childhood friend Dusty Hare and also a guy he's seen a lot of out here, Joey Delgado. But I don't think what we talked enough about is how excited the other 2 guys have been to play against him.
Big goal there. Just goes far side, just off the post, low. I believe that was Captain Delgado pocketing that one.
Absolutely. We've seen him do that a few times this season where he works his way far enough in that he's got the goalie beat enough to just slide it in, and that's what he did.
But no, you're definitely right. I mean, Joey really expressed his, I wouldn't say admiration, but his respect for a player of Kinzer's caliber.
Kinzer working it in.
Very dainty.
Horsley, though, trapped that one between his pads. Careful to hang on to that one. Those easily can drop out if you're a goalie who doesn't hold his position.
This guy he's on his game right now, and he's almost playing sort of a Dominik Hasek style where he's kind of all over the crease. He looks like he's not in control, but you still get that sense that he really is, that he knows what he's doing and that it might be unconventional, but trust him, he's going to take it home.
You're invoking the master there. You got to be cautious when you do that.
Well,
but
similar style. Similar shades of the Dominator.
Things are definitely going well for Team Delgado. But get a shot off there from Team DeVlaminck. Dusty hair. A little too close for comfort for him, so he's going to dump it out. 8-3 our score, even though the scoreboard reflects 7-3. Kinzer with the fake slap shot. Sends it over to Barra, who happens to be one of the lefties. Catches that on his left. Oh! Barra gets the shot, and I believe he tries to tuck the rebound in, but Horsley had that, even though I saw a bit of a 5-hole there, but he makes the save on that one. 5 minutes, 2 seconds on the scoreboard. Face off down low on the Delgado end. Delgado just trying to clear the zone. He sends it out backhand. Rivera's the first one there for her team. She's feeling a bit of pressure. Barra with the puck to Kinzer. Horsley on the save.
Look behind him just in case, but nope, still empty.
Rosillo putting a lot of pressure on there. He was definitely looking to score. Went all the way from the red line all the way in. Kinzer on the face-off. But Hare's going to come away with that if he can stop it from rolling. And yes, he can. But he runs into Rivera in the middle. Barra with the puck sends it over to Kinzer. Kinzer pitches it ahead. Rosillo now runs into Frank Ginn. Delgado with that one. He pitches it up the boards, just trying to clear the zone. Luke Spence and Christy Rivera in the corner. Rivera has that puck. She's stopping, trying to put some distance between her. She sends it up to Barra. Barra to Delgado. That's a combination we saw a lot of last season, but shouldn't be seeing in this game. Delgado with the puck. Feels some pressure from Kinzer. Not some pressure to score, though, so he sends it over to Ginn. Ginn pitches it up the boards, all the way in the corner. A little bit of dump and chase we're playing here. 3 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock. Team DeVlaminck needs 5 goals if they're going to catch up and push this game into overtime. Kinzer with the puck, working it across the red line. Tries a move around. Delgado ends up in his feet. And it's still in feet, and everybody's on the ground, including the goalie Chris Horsley, who ends up with the puck.
There's definitely the effort there from Team DeVlaminck, but defense from Team Delgado is just collapsing down, not giving them anything to shoot at.
Well, Team Delgado right now in the fortunate position of not having to worry too much about their own offense, and they can just really try to trap Team DeVlaminck as much as possible. And DeVlaminck at this point can't worry too much about its defense. They need to put whatever energy they have into offense and hopefully come up with some goals. DeVlaminck on the floor there. Linz with the puck, runs into Kurtow. Kurtow's going to carry it in. He's off in the corner, sends it up. Gets a little bit of a shot off. DeVlaminck with the puck in front. Kurtow trying for the shot. DeVlaminck in the corner. Sends it over in front of the net. Tatlock with that puck. Kurtow was on the ground for that. Still no call. 1 minute 57 seconds. Delgado with the puck. Again, not too concerned about scoring. More worried about keeping the clock running. He's got the puck in the corner. Tatum gives him a little trouble, but now he carries it out into that corner. Looks like they're just trying to realize, I think, that he's trying to kill the clock.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Playing it real slow. Everybody's really wide.
Usually when that starts happening, it's a little confusing for the other team, and then they catch on. And I think we're starting to see them catch on. DeVlaminck with that one. Sends it up to Tatum.
Might have been worried that he was setting up some sort of elaborate offensive play.
Exactly.
Really, he's just kind of taking a stroll around the rink.
Hey, they're not doing what you're expecting them to do, so it's a little off-putting. Tatlock, shot from a strange angle, almost works to get him a rebound. Tatum rushes out for that one, but runs into Hare. Hare on the breakaway, rolling puck though. And the save by Di Stefano.
Big stop there.
And
good to know that the goalie's still in the game, despite the score. Does a really, really good job to stop a big-time weapon on a breakaway.
Less than a minute left. DeVlaminck with the puck, sends it up. He took a bit of a chance. Hare now with the puck, goes for the slap shot. Another save by Di Stefano. 2 decent saves in a row. Hare kicks it back out to the point where Felton is waiting for that one. He's going to feel some pressure from Maringer. Felton spins it back around. Hare is there for that. Counting down the final 10 seconds on the clock tonight. Team DeVlaminck still trying to score. Kinzer with the puck. Kicks it ahead with his feet. Delgado and Hare playing defense.
And it gets by him.
And the last minute goal, I think that one's going to count for Kinzer.
I think it should. Horsley playing it just a little bit too confident. It gets through him, but it's all academic.
It is. Too little, too late. Final score then 8-4. Team Delgado wins this championship game. I would venture to say going into this that they were the underdog. DeVlaminck, though, with a record of 6-2-3 before tonight. Delgado with a record of 7-4. We have Team DeVlaminck, who's played in the last 3 championship games, counting this one. Not enough experience, though, for them to come out the winner. Team Delgado pulls this one out. And we'll be back in just a minute with our 3 stars of the game. All right, we have a post-game report for you. Final score tonight, 8-4. We'll run down the scoring here. We have Captain Delgado scoring twice for his team. Stefan Linz scoring early and twice for his team. Then we have coming in at 1 goal apiece, Dusty Hare, Frank Ginn, Jason Felton, and the late arrival tonight, Luke Spence, who played pretty much the second half, but didn't really see him until last minute or 2 of the first half. Scoring for Team DeVlaminck, 2 goals apiece, Josh Kinzer and Artie Rosillo Jr. Again, 8-4, the final score. Team Delgado runs away with the championship here tonight. We expected a rout, and I think 8-4, doubling the score of the other team. I think we can pretty much call it that, although both teams put up quite a fight in this game, and Team DeVlaminck did not give up in any sense of the word toward the end. Our 3 stars for the game tonight, I'm going to go with Captain Delgado as my 3rd star. Definitely a defensive strategy going in tonight. He knew who he had to watch and made sure his team knew it. He comes out with 2 goals, but I'm going to give it to him tonight more for his defensive play against Kinzer and the rest of Team DeVlaminck than anything. My number 2 star tonight goes to Stefan Linz. He played a fantastic game tonight. His first 2 goals came right away, I believe, in the first 5 minutes for this team. Some great offense for them, and his fantastic reach. He seemed to be everywhere tonight, and he was most noteworthy right off the bat. And then my 1st star tonight, also for his defensive play. And Dusty, I never thought I'd say this, but for your defensive play, I'll give you my 1st star tonight. You scored only 1 goal, despite finishing with the scoring title for Rogue River this season. But the way he played Josh Kinzer tonight, he knew exactly what to do, and certainly matched him with speed and gave him a run for his money. So my 1st star tonight, Dusty Hare. Chris, what do you got?
Okay, now this was a tough one for me to call, really. I really, really wanted to give Chris Horsley a star. I can't. He played a spectacular game, especially at the end. Made some huge saves, and if he lets any one of those in, it's a different game. But there was just too much going on elsewhere. But I can't let Horsley's play. I think I've said this before about him. I can't let his play go quietly. I have to say something about that. He did a great job.
I think you need 4 stars. You have trouble narrowing
I
it down
think so.
to 3.
I always seem to do this, but I have to say something about his play. He did spectacular. My 3rd star tonight is going to be Josh Kinzer. I think there's this sense that people might be disappointed with his play, but I think he did great. You take all the hype away, take all the expectations away. He played a great game. He did have 2 goals, half of his team's output. He had beautiful hands, a lot of great passes, a lot of speed, really aggressive, especially in the first half. So Kinzer's going to get my 3rd star. My 2nd star goes to Captain Joey Delgado. He was outstanding defensively, contributed offensively with 2 goals, and just made so many intelligent moves, especially on rushes from Team DeVlaminck, that I think he was a big, big part of that defensively in limiting their scoring, especially in the second half. And, of course, his leadership qualities go without saying here. His team knew what to look for, and I think that's largely because of him. Number 1 star is going to go to Stefan Linz. 3 goals. He was everywhere. I mean, this guy, yeah, he's huge, so he's going to be everywhere. He's got amazing reach, but I think from the short time that I've been here, that is easily the best game I've seen him play. He was outstanding, really led the charge for his team. He scored early, he scored often, and led his team to the championship. I really think that Linz was the man tonight. So that's my 3 stars with Stefan Linz going out on top for me.
All right, so we're not back next week. We're back next season when the fall season for Water City begins. We'll see if there's a draft between seasons. We look for that to happen. Some teams seem to have been kind of lopsided this season, so maybe they'll bust it up and start fresh. If not, we will look for the 2 teams who played here tonight to carry some energy into the next season and look forward to their first matchup. But we close out the summer season for Team Delgado, coming in as a championship, or as the champions, and they've worked hard all season, especially in the second half, so they've been rewarded with not only a streak at the end, but also the championship.